I joined Roblox back in 2014, and honestly, I think it changed me as a person a bit because it's definitely one of the safer platforms you can be on as a little kid. Um, uh, Event in 2015 caused me to take a 2-year break from Roblox, but I joined back in 2017 as soon as I could, and it's been really dang fun ever since then, and I don't regret a single second of playing every single day since then.
Roblox. Roblox is a big part of me and my life. Made lots of friends from it. Roblox is a great game with some decent people. Not just old Roblox, also new Roblox. New features and things to do. Roblox is a good game.
I started playing Roblox around 2014 on my iPad. I remember when I was younger and all I ever wanted to do was play Roblox. Literally, I would play it for hours every day, maybe like 4 or 8 hours every day, some days like 12. Um, I never have anything to do. Like, I just waste the whole day playing Roblox. But I didn't use it as a waste, it was so fun. And today, still playing Roblox a lot, like a lot. I'd have to say it's the best darn game that's out there. I love it so much. Great. It's very, very great game. It's getting too long. My opinion, shut up. Don't make fun of me that I love Roblox.
Roblox, a game that made childhoods and still does today, including mine. Sure, I'm only 11, but you can still say it's a game that changed the way I thought of games. Now, if you think about it, Roblox isn't a game, it's a game developing platform. But, yet, it still has things that make it a game. A catalog and an economy that's going pretty well for itself. The ability to change the way you look, and really a bunch of other things. Of course, with all games, there's a history of a game. Roblox has a special history. Hello, I am BanMan, and this is Roblox, 12 years later. Has it improved, or been made worse? Let's see. In August of 1989, a man by the name of David Baszucki started his own company. This first company was called Knowledge Revolution. The company focused on making educational games with physics and mechanical software. They then produced a game called Interactive Physics. During this time, David was the president of Knowledge Revolution. The employees he hired while he was the president would help him produce the software. The first employee was Eric Castle. I want you all to remember the name, and most of you probably know who he is, but we will talk more about him later. For now, though, you'll be talking about the start of how Roblox came to be. At the near end of the year 2003, David Baszucki and Eric Castle and other employees were changing the name and the URL of the new website they created a lot. It went from being goblox.com in December 2nd, 2003 to shortly after dinoblocks.com in December 12th, 2003. This URL lasted until January of 2004. They kept changing the URL because they wanted a name that was familiar and wasn't so complicated to remember. After a lot of thinking and change, they finally, in 2005, settled on a simple but yet familiar name, Roblox. And ever since, it has stayed that way. In my opinion, this Roblox logo is really cool, and should have been the official one until 2015 when they made the new logo. So, the start of Roblox, it was full of change, changing the name and logo, and Roblox is always changing. Soon it's going to change so much, it might just be too perfect or too imperfect. Two 2006 really seemed to be the year Roblox started getting players as they made the game public. In 2005, however, the game was private, and those private players still have accounts today, just have their join dates changed for some odd reason. The video you are currently seeing on screen is John Telemon playing Roblox in 2006 with other players. This video shows how interesting how much has changed since 2006. He is playing one of the first Roblox maps, Chaos Canyon, with some other people. Back then, walking animations were non-existent. No currency was there besides Roblox points, but it wasn't too much of a currency. And no hats or things that you could customize yourself with. Roblox back then was just about fun, brick battle minigames, and destruction stuff. Users couldn't even create games for a short period of time, so they were just stuck with the maps the official Roblox admins made. But, in 2007, big things happened. Roblox became a compliant of COPPA, Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and Roblox made a new currency that still exists today, Robux, and later in 2007, they added ticks, and then Builders Club, and then finally, hats! The first 4 hats that were made in May 30th of 2007 were the sombrero, the purple banded top hat, the Viking helm, and the Roblox red baseball cap. 2007 was also the year they introduced walking animations, so now you weren't just a moving statue that could kill another statue. Roblox only got more popular in 2008 when a user by the name of Fleskajerta, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, sorry Flesk for pronouncing your name wrong possibly, started making Roblox videos. Unfortunately, he would later be terminated for uploading an inappropriate image. So, 2008 was the year most people said Roblox was at its best. The community was nice, the games were fun, and nothing really went wrong. Of course, they should have prepared for what have come in the early 2010s. Although this chapter is called Loss of Great Things, some things that were really good came in 2012. The introduction of trading. This was the start of the Roblox economy, essentially, and you can now trade equal worth of items, or get scammed. Yeah. Now, the bad things. Although Roblox didn't shut down, it certainly shut down for a day. In 2012, a user by the name of Draco's Swordmaster was involved in an argument with the account Minish, and an admin, Merrily. Many of you know Merrily as the guy who started the Roblox trading game where traders could trade stuff and request offers, but this was a different time. Draco Swordmaster got into an argument with Merrily due to him wanting Merrily's expensive domino crown. And also because of the Roblox economy, but mainly the crown. Somehow, Draco was able to get access to admin features that can change the site, and proceeded to make items, make admins say very inappropriate stuff on the forums, and really cause a bunch of chaos leading to the site being shut down for a day, and Minish, Draco, and many others to be banned. Merrily was also banned, but unbanned shortly after due to his discussions with Minish. So, 2012 didn't start too good. Roblox got hacked, and then this new era of games called clickbait games and S3X games popped up. These games were everywhere until 2014, when they stopped being everywhere. They have calmed down since then. Of course, this is the time when people said Roblox started to go downhill. The community was becoming trash, many hackers and people ruining fun, but people would get more lost, and something big that impacted Roblox forever. And that's when Roblox went downhill to lots of veterans alike. This event would also be the start of everyone hating David Baszucki, and Roblox as well. Now, we are here. Eric Castle was a longtime employee of David and was the co-founder of Roblox. He was what most people thought made Roblox great. But sadly, lots of great things come to an end. On February 11th, 2013, Eric Castle passed away. He had been fighting cancer for a while, but in the end, he lost. Roblox players mourned his passing, funeral games of him being made, and in honor of his memory, Roblox made his hat for sale, and from those sales donated money to stop cancer. So, what now? A great person who helped make a great game died, and now everyone is starting to hate the game. What will the admins do? Simple, really. Just make their games a bit worse. Well, to me at least. To others, it'd be a complete monstrosity. Okay, so I forgot to put something in a script. It was a pretty controversial moment that can still be talked about today. Now, be warned, guys. It might be a little sad to watch, or maybe a little bit offensive to any of you viewers watching, so just be discreet about that. So basically what happened was in 2014, some admins were doing a 24-hour charity live stream. Now, you may be thinking, what the heck could go wrong about a 24-hour charity live stream on a kid's game? Well, plenty of things. At the end of the live stream, the admins turned off the stream saying the stream was over, and that was it for most people. Some people left, but some people stayed because, well, for some reason, it said no signal on the stream screen, and, well, the audio was still on, so you could literally hear everything the Roblox admins were saying. Now, I'm not going to say the rest. I'm going to let this audio play out for you guys, just to let you guys visualize what it looked like. So, yeah, it has been censored for obvious purposes.
Roblox doesn't give a fuck about our department.
Like, Dave comes upstairs, we're all just eating pizza.
No, we got told we couldn't have a new camera. We're like, hey, we need like
We've
two
been trying to
cameras.
get a new camera for an absurd
we're like,
amount
how
of
much is
time.
it? And we're like, oh, it'll be like about $300. And they're like, no. And the next week they're like, oh, Brad. He's just like, he's like, I don't know, like maybe I'll ask.
No, Brad's always like, if you could just put together a list and
yeah, and he
scratch. And because like just wasn't happening, we couldn't get any traction on anything, and we needed a computer, so I just went and bought the parts and built it.
As a result of this, all those admins got fired, for saying that stuff. The controversy surrounding it was really just about how people missed, well, Jack. He was a really famous icon back for the streaming, like in 2014 for Roblox, and, well, now he's gone, so, yeah, people were really mad at Roblox and stopped watching their streams for a bit. When I say fall, I'm talking about how people stopped saying the game was good. The game now is only called good by new players who like the games, and veterans who don't mind everything too much. How about we start with the first thing? Roblox filter chat. This is one of Roblox's most controversial things to ever happen. This update came as a whitelist system at first, which just removed the save chat filter, which players under 13 used. The system would censor any bad words or inappropriate phrases. On paper, this was a good idea, as Roblox is a kids game. Kids play it. To 2006 until 2013, there was no system that censored anything. You could say anything you wanted. Now, you'd still get banned for saying these things, but you could literally say any word or phrase you wanted. So luckily, this idea was partially good on Roblox's part. Problem is, it didn't execute the idea very well. Now the filter today is one of Roblox's biggest problems, because a certain game made it so much worse. Now, we will talk about that later. The next thing that made Roblox worse was, again, clickbait in games with little to no effort. See, this made it so games that are amazing and underrated couldn't be in the spotlight, because a bunch of 6-year-old kids would fall for the title and thumbnail of the game. Example, ride the huge epic roller coaster with some Roblox characters on it having a good time. A 6-year-old clicks it, and some tycoon game with a bunch of microtransactions is the actual game. Now, 50% of these 6-year-olds, when they join the game, still believe it's a huge epic roller coaster, and so they play the game normally. The other smarter 50% are 6-year-olds who just realized their mistake and dislike the game and try not to fall for it. Also, did I mention scam games? These things are popping up on and on again. Now, I want to give this important message, as people still fall for this stupid crap these horrible scammers make. Do not give any personal information to anyone in Roblox. Don't. You will most likely be scammed. If a Roblox admin claims they are an admin and needs your password for a reason, don't give it to them. Roblox admins already know your password. It's in their database. Okay, the message has gone through. Next thing that was probably just as controversial as the filter was the removal of tickets or ticks. If you are a veteran who played longer than 2016, you will know what I am talking about. Ticks was a currency alongside Robux. Ticks was very useful for new players as it allowed them to get items by playing Roblox every day or making games that got people's attention. You can tell quickly this system was abused very quickly. People would make accounts that they get ticks so they could get more ticks, which could be converted into Robux, which meant more ticks, meant more Robux, which meant inflation, and Roblox decided to remove ticks. Now, some people got real salty after Tix was removed because they claimed Roblox did it for money. And in that sense, they are right, but also because of people abusing it. But guys, Tix is gone now. Stop being sad. It's been 3 or 4 years since they are gone. Get over it. The next thing that made Roblox worse in many veterans' eyes was the community. The first result of the community being bad was forums being removed. The forums were removed due to many arguments over stupid things and insults to other groups. And also, well, spam. Meep City was also one of the reasons Roblox has become too controversial to many anti-vax mom articles. Look, the game's safe. Sure, it's easy to find bad stuff, but maybe if you were actually good at raising your child, you wouldn't find this stuff. How about you just not ignore when a child finds a new game? Now, I kind of hate Alex Neutron. He was basically the reason he started the whole bad filter chat thing. 2017 also introduced this horrible thing called Anthro. Basically, at RDC, they announced these horrible-looking avatars that don't represent Roblox at all. They represent a dating game. All the feedback from this resulted in the avatar being completely removed and being made into something new. Arthro. Arthro wasn't extremely bad. It's pretty good, but still just Anthro, but better. And now 2019, 12 years later, we now have user-created items, Roblox Premium, and the possibility of a voice chat feature, which I kind of hope to be added, but not really hope as well. So here we are, 12 years after Roblox was founded. What now? Although it's had its ups and downs, the game can still hold its greatness by finding the right people and the right games. Just be aware of scammers, don't play clickbait games, and overall, just be the best Roblox players you can, as this type of game will only exist for so long. Just make your experience here worth it, as you will only do it once. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.